Now let's go from there. There's a lot of controversy around the NFL, and this story just broke on Wednesday night. Matt Araiza, no rape charges filed against him nor either of his teammates. This after 5-month investigation by police, 8 months. The universities now have their own investigation. District attorney's office has looked at all the data, the amount of evidence that they had to review, which is why this thing took 8 to 9 months before a quote decision was made by the DA's office. At the end of the day, nobody wins this thing. That kid's reputation has been stained irreparably. That young 17-year-old woman was obviously the victim of a multiple sexual assault. Whether it's consensual or not, we'll probably never know. I guess the things that were revealed in the actual release that I saw were that the police had video evidence of the sexual activity. We did not know that.
Wow.
The San Diego police, after they conducted their investigation, when they turned over the file to the DA at the front page, we do not recommend charges. There was an awful lot of gray area. There was an awful lot of he said, she said. There was a lot of lack of documentation because she confirmed and she admitted heavily involved with alcohol, was in and out of consciousness. And I was told by a police official that one of the problems that I think the district attorney encountered was there were so many gaps in the story because she was not conscious or she did not remember. And the last sentence, we did not think there was information there that would lead to a conviction because there was so much gray area. It's horrible. It's sad. Nobody's won in this. It stained the program. It wrecked that kid's career for at least 1 year. It's obviously damaged the woman. Now, that's the court case. There is a civil lawsuit. We'll find out whether or not the civil lawsuit goes forward, and that'll be pretty sleazy if it actually does wind up in court. I feel bad for the kid, but he made a bad decision. He needs to admit that he made a bad decision. Can he put it behind him? Yeah. And I do think somebody will bring him to camp. Maybe it'll be Buffalo. Maybe it won't be. Somebody will bring him a camp and obviously give him a chance to be an NFL kicker, but this will be stapled to his driver's license and his resume for a long period of time, whether or not the charges were made or not.
Yeah, I agree with you. No one wins here. After the news broke, you kind of had all these mixed feelings, right? Because you want justice to be done. You want the victim to have justice served. But at the same time, Araiza, prior to this incident, was a golden boy in San Diego, the punt god, and went to Rancho Bernardo High, and we were all kind of on his bandwagon cheering him on. And then this threw us sideways, this whole news. Now, I read also that the San Diego police do not aggressively pursue these cases when there is alcohol involved by both parties. Now, is that a cop out by the cops? I don't know. But it's just kind of a shame that this news story is kind of evaporating rather than coming to a conclusion.
It's sorted. We'll find out whether this thing goes forward. But, you talk about how you feel, how you should react. I felt like going in the room and washing my hands.
Yeah.
It was just a really grimy story.